weather continues today.
Yeah, JD, it's another impact day because we have yet again a chance for rain and storms.
I feel like we've heard this story a time or two before.
Copy paste.
It pretty much is. So whatever's happened the past couple of days, plan on pretty much the same today. The biggest concerns, wind and hail. Damaging wind gusts later on this afternoon into this evening, topping 60 miles per hour. It's possible. Plus hail the size of quarter to golf balls, not out of the question. Now that's not quite as extreme as yesterday. Some parts of our state near Madison had near softball size hail yesterday. Thankfully, we did not have that here. We will see copious pockets of heavy rain, and that's a big concern. High water in some cases. The ground is like a sopping wet sponge right now. It can't hold much more water, so any more rain that we see is really going to aggravate those flooding concerns. So again, double check your sump pumps, make sure everything's ready to go. If you have any drains near your home, even on the street, try to keep those clear to help out with that water as best as possible. Rainfall totals, radar estimated over the past 24 hours. You could see in most cases it's around an inch to about 2, even 2.5 inches of rainfall. And as always, your backyard rain gauge may show a different number than this. Those rain pockets don't fall evenly everywhere. Some locales have really been hammered hard by that rain over the past day or two. We've got some morning pockets of rain and thunder here this morning. Those will move out. Then we look to be dry around midday, but the ground will still be pretty soggy. After that, the window opens up for strong to severe thunderstorms. I'd say after about 4 o'clock or so this afternoon. We're back under a level 2 risk of severe weather for today. That does include Milwaukee, Racine, Kenosha counties, stretching all the way through the southwestern part of the state as well. Now, overall, that risk is lower than what it was yesterday. More sun, though, would mean more severe storms, and wherever the front ends up, that's going to be key in what we see later on today. Let's go through Futurecast. It picks up on these showers that we have this morning, pushing those out of here around 8 to 9 a.m. And then we should be on the drier side throughout the mid to latter part of the morning. I do expect us to be cloudy. However, if we thin those clouds out or we see some holes in those clouds giving us sunshine, that's going to give us more fuel in the atmosphere for thunderstorms later on today. Now, after about 2 p.m., we have to be on guard for a spotty thunderstorm or two to develop, but the bigger window opens up after 4 p.m. in our westernmost locales. That activity then rolls its way eastward as we go through 5, 6, 7 o'clock tonight. There could be a small lull in the activity. Don't let your guard down just yet, because another wave of rain and thunder may come in around 9:30, 10, 11 o'clock tonight before finally peeling out of here around midnight to 1 a.m. And again, the biggest concerns, damaging wind gusts and some hail. Temperatures right now, we're in the upper 50s to low 60s in most cases. Sheboygan currently sitting at 49 degrees, Hartford at 60, Muskego at 60 as well. Temperatures today, I think, are going to rise to the upper 60s to right around 70. We'll also keep an eye peeled for maybe some fog in some backyards too. Visibility is not terrible currently, but it is lower in some cases, so keep that in mind as we go throughout the morning. So morning rain and thunder moves out, not quite as warm today as what it was yesterday. Evening storm threat is there. We could see some strong to severe activity as we get beyond 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. Yesterday, we topped out at 80. No 80s today. Upper 60s to right around 70 or 72 degrees, but still that's enough energy and fuel in the atmosphere to give us thunderstorms as we hit this afternoon and this evening. John Fogerty sang about it back in 1970 with CCR. Who will stop the rain? The rain finally stops once we get into tomorrow. May see a threat for some storms Friday night into Saturday, some lingering showers on Saturday, and then how about 3 days in a row where things are dry? The trade-off, though, it gets a bit chillier. What is this? 48 on Sunday, 50 on Monday, back up to 68 as we head toward Tuesday.
Yeah, we can't just have a warm, nice day with no threats until
This is
later.
southeastern Wisconsin. It always keeps us on our toes, and this has been proof of that for sure.
Long stretch.
Yep. JD, thank you.